My manager told the CEO I was stealing trade secrets for a rival firm, but the truth was revealed when he used my login to access the server from his own vacation home. I have been the lead developer at this tech startup for 4 years, and I poured my soul into our new encryption software. My manager Victor was always a bit of a low-tier player who took credit for the team's hard work during the board meetings. He started acting suspicious when I was nominated for a major industry award that would have put me in line for his job. Victor pulled me into a private office and said that security had flagged my employee ID for multiple late-night data downloads. He told me he was trying to protect me, but the CEO was already talking about involving the authorities and filing a lawsuit. I knew I hadn't touched the server outside of my regular hours because I was busy planning my wedding and taking time off. Victor showed me a forged log that looked like I was sending encrypted files to a competing firm based in Eastern Europe. He suggested that if I resigned immediately and signed over my intellectual property rights, he could make the problem vanish. I felt like I was stuck in a nightmare where I was losing my career and my reputation for a crime I didn't even understand. The CEO stopped answering my emails and I was placed on indefinite unpaid leave while the internal investigation took place. I realized Victor was gaslighting me to steal the bonus for the software launch and eliminate me as a threat to his position. He even told my coworkers that I had confessed to the theft and that I was lucky to not be sitting in a jail cell yet. I started feeling like a total NPC in my own life while I watched him celebrate our successful launch on social media. But Victor made one massive mistake when he assumed I didn't have a backup tracking system built into my own personal code. I had actually embedded a silent digital watermark in the software that sends a ping to my private server whenever the source code is opened. While Victor was supposedly on a luxury retreat in the mountains, I started getting hundreds of notifications on my laptop at home. Someone was accessing the core files from an IP address that was definitely not located at our corporate headquarters in the city. I used my admin bypass to trace the location, and it led directly to a private Wi-Fi network registered in Victor's own name. He was literally sitting on his porch trying to sell our proprietary code to the highest bidder on the dark web using my credentials. I realized he had installed a keylogger on my workstation months ago to harvest my passwords and frame me for his own greed. I didn't call him to warn him because I wanted the authorities to catch him with his hands still on the keyboard during the act. I drove to the CEO's house at midnight and showed him the live tracking data and the physical location of the thief. We watched together as the files were being moved in real time from Victor's vacation home to an anonymous offshore server. The CEO called the FBI Cybercrimes Division, and they coordinated a raid on the mountain cabin while Victor was still logged in. The look on his face when the feds broke down his door was captured by his own smart home security cameras for the world to see. He tried to claim he was just testing the security protocols, but the evidence of his offshore bank accounts told a different story. I was reinstated the next morning with a massive promotion and the stock options that Victor had tried so hard to take from me. The team realized that the guy who was preaching about loyalty was the one who was ready to sell them all out for a quick bag. We had the most successful launch in the company's history, and I made sure every single developer got a piece of the victory. The twist was that Victor had actually been working for the rival firm the entire time and planned to burn our company to the ground. His sentencing was finalized yesterday morning. Victor got 10 years.